With a yo-ho-ho, it's TaleOfTheToaster. Welcome to some more level 99 competition routes here in the Ultimate route. We have beaten Ragnar, and you think, well, there's three more matches to go. Who could possibly be tougher than the final boss of the game? Or maybe Children of the Night, but we're actually instead having Football Frontier Raimon. And this is an interesting point in the order. I would definitely say it's going to be an easier match than Ragnar, because even though Mark Evans is literally the main character of the whole series, he doesn't have any punching moves. They're all catching ones, so no Inferno Fist, no negative feedback. We can just run him down with Thunder Taker, which even has a type advantage on him this time. So hopefully this time I can actually win on screen. No guarantees. But then also the players that we've got, when they say Football Frontier Raimon, they mean like early Football Frontier. They don't even have Jude at this point in time, and that's probably someone who could have made them a fair bit tougher, but instead obviously Axel's is going to be tough, but they've got Max in the middle and not Axel, so Axel's quite out of the way. I'm certainly not going to call this match easy, especially when Willy Glass has Ultimate 11 Assault and Travis has jumped back in time, as if they have Coach Travis but not Jude. That's a thing of Coach Hillman not being in this game. I mean, that's the point. Like, Hillman is in Go 1 with his white hair, but he was just there as an NPC and not a coach. And even then, I don't think he appears in Chrono Stones at all. He's not in Rai Rai Noodles. That's still firmly in the hands of Archer Hawkins. Ooh, that's a mistake. I was going for the Fighting Spirit button. I've actually gone for Special Tactics, and I could pick a really offensive option. I'm probably going to need the defensive. Oh, I'm going to do it. You know what? Oh, and I didn't think I'd be doing it with Asta, though. That definitely wasn't the plan. Well, alright, let's bring out the Spirit anyway. On Asta, I guess, because otherwise I'm just going to lose the ball to Nathan. Well, this has gone completely against the plan. Here I am saying Mark is someone that you can actually use Thunder Taker against because it's got the type advantage and he doesn't have any punches. But, whoops, here we are going for goal with Asta from the Desperados. It's been so long since the other level 99 routes, apart from the very previous one, that I can't even remember if I've showed him off properly. I'm sure I must have done, but for now, we're going to take... Are you kidding? You actually having a laugh? I'm so angry. I can't believe they've done this. And I can't even bring out another Spirit because there's still another 8 seconds left on the timer. So Soul is going to have to try and go for goal without his Spirit. Unless what they need to do for me right now is bring out Nathan or Jax just to get the menu open. I didn't want another mix and match. I wanted a Spirit. So that's going to make Mark harder to score against, while not increasing our offense at all. So the reasonable thing to do here would be to restart. But anyway, we'll go for a Thunder Taker. It won't score, but we'll try and go for the stun until either I gain the ability to ring the Spirit menu up, or they give it to us, or we can get a critical! But I don't know. I think he can still raw overpower it. No, he can't! We've got the goal without a Spirit for the first time in the 99 routes. We still needed a crit, but we have done it, and that very sketchy situation, starting with that Thunderbolt mistake, has actually turned around. But now what am I going to do? I guess I need to go for the block with Ashtaroth over here. He does have Astarox, to be fair. That's a brilliant blocking move. Axel's totally out of the way. This time, Soul is going to get Sicker out on board. Try not to get another foul with Southern Cross if it comes to that. I could mix and match Asta. That especially gives him access to Tulip and the wonderful Fighting Spirit Judge. I guess our fate's kind of been sealed at this point. We might as well have a bit of an Asta run. That's fine then. I'm still holding off on the goalkeeper for a while, which is probably going to be something that goes against me in the end. I could not mix and match because it's been too recently that we did the last one. 2 seconds left, so we'll go past Steve for now. See you later, mate. There, let's do it. Okay, and of course Judge is going to be extremely helpful, as well as Speed Boost Plus and Pumped Up. I am pumped up. I'm excited to see what we can do here against poor old Mark Evans, Mr. Protagonist Man, who's meant to be like one of the most OP characters in Inazuma 11 history, anime-wise. Here in the games, we are actually going to be, hopefully, quite capable of beating him. And after an off-screen A rank against Ragnar, it would be great if I could get that kind of scoreline on-screen here. But offensively, there's still much to be desired. What would be my best option here, type-wise? I forget that it actually shows you on screen. So, yeah, fire is not a good answer to ground type. So we're going for the Dimensional Deluge plus 2Z. Something that Shadow AK told me about move evolution as we get another critical hit. There's no way. This is some of the best luck I've ever had. Oh, he still nearly stops it, but we're on 2-0 before the first 10 minutes. So move evolution in this game. I'm sure 10 episodes deep into the level 99 competition route, most people who've got this far probably already know this. But remember when Mega Moves were a thing back in Season 2 and 3, or Games 2 and 3? I'm too used to the tier list videos now. I have to say it that way. I was tempted to go for a Cascading March there, I'll tell you what, but actually I should have, because we do not have a goalkeeper with a spirit up. We'll do that now then. It's going to be Mecha Mark on the other side of the pitch to regular Mark. JP probably deserves a chance in the next one, but for now, Glitteration. Yeah, so the whole point of Mega Moves in the original trilogy of games was that they would take longer to reach full evolution. You had the ones that went +1 and +2, and you had the ones that went up to V3, but the Mega Moves went all the way up to level 5, and with each evolution they gained more power overall, and they had the biggest net profit at the end of your efforts. I nearly passed Axel there thinking it was Bylon. That would have been terrible. I don't really have any good options here. It's just going to have to be Wolfram, but don't want him that near to max. Let's try this. And apparently I passed to Zeto instead and lost the ball almost straight away. How frustrating. I need to bring out another Miximax as well. But anyway, the point was, there was, Mega Moves were distinctive for a reason. They were extremely rewarding. And now there's no real Mega Moves at all. Like, you still have moves that go up to level 5. Woo! Joan intercepts. Let's not mess this up. Arian. Spirit. Arch Pegasus. You can outrun Jack, right? No, you can't. Jack's been on the grind. He's gotten fast. Tornado Tunnel has a type advantage over him. I'm going to get this sentence out at some point. Let's see if I can win this duel and then go for it. Yes, I can. So, now in this game, you have the moves that go +1, +2, and +2 XYZ. You have the ones that go V1, V2, V3, V4, and then A, S, or Z again, I think. Yeah, Z. Plasma Cut Z. And then you have the Mega Moves, which are the same as they've always been. They go from level 1 to level 5. So the only one there that doesn't have 3 stages of evolution is the +1, +2, +2Y. But no matter which of the 3 you're using, they always have the same final profit, which is a really disagreeable thing. Like, each move evolution increases your power by 20% or something like that. I can't give you the specifics. But yeah, when you get a +2Z or a +2Y, it just increases by 40% to match out with whatever a Mega Move and a V5 equivalent would have been. And it's all just a bit of a shame, because, I mean, it helps with the Thunder Taker. It meant I didn't have to use Chugaliang too much. But yeah, for the one that used to be the weakest to now technically be the best, the one that, has equal strength addition to all the rest while also taking the least work to get there. Yeah, it's so just not right, you know? The fact that I can level up certain moves so much more quickly for the exact same reward, and it means that, you know, they pick the strong moves to be mega moves, and they pick comparatively less complex ones to be +2s, so it makes sense that some of them would be stronger. Like, let's take, for example, Vulpine. He's got Werewolf Howl, and he's got Nocturne. Both of these are exactly the same in terms of power level. They're both nearly max power at 180. But Werewolf Howl goes up to +2Z, or whichever one of the three it is, while Nocturne is not a mega move, it should be, but it goes up to V4 and then whatever the 5th version is. But that just means that if they're the same power, that means Werewolf Howl is essentially better, because you can just finish it off quicker, and it's the one that you get same type attack bonus off. Obviously, the example would be different with Dracul, where he's got Bloodsucker Bite and Nocturne, which are both win moves, whereas Vulpine, he's the one who loses the same type attack bonus on Nocturne. They didn't do the Marge in the Hand treatment. After so many criticals that we've got, it's this time actually Mark that gets one. I don't think he even needed one to stop it, but we have stunned him. So once we get Nathan, we're going to try and go for goal number 3 within the first half. Hey, I'm feeling hopeful. I would love, love, love to get an S rank. I don't think it's likely, but I'll try. I should really have gone for Solar Flare, just because I had the option. Well, then, yeah, type bonus. Again, think about that. We've beaten Double God Hand, and that is 3-0 to us. Football Frontier Raimon going to be wishing we never did that time travel at the end of the credits, because we're giving them the hands, to say the least. Now, we only have 2 minutes left, so what I want to do is try and take the ball with Soul, while Arian Miximax with Mark has no spirit. I'm going to try and take the ball from Kevin. Is he going to let me? Yes, he is. I'm going to pass to Asta, and within the final minute of this half, take a little bonus shot. So let's not miss the button here. Cool. Doom Spear from Team Ogre. V3, we get to actually do a bit of move leveling up for once after having that whole little rant. Doom Spear is one of those who has to go through that bit of extra effort. It's not a mega move, but it's also not the one that's easiest to reach full evolution on, so they just kind of really don't give the benefits to the V3 stuff. Anyway, we didn't even get past Jack, so that's a bit sad. Oh, when I get in the zone, you'll never be able to keep up. Thanks for that one, Zeto. Right, what's the score on my spirits? Soul is still on his first, and he's got another one to go. Asta is Mixi-maxed. He's got another spirit he could use. Also need to bring one out on Arian, but we have the spirit in our goal. So, what's going to be the option here? We have seen the judge once, so I'm going to do this. Kukulkan. Actually, this was totally pointless because Kevin's using Musashi, and so he can't even win a command duel against Solar Surprise, but never mind. At least we're showing something off here. Feather Duster. Yeah, I just totally should have gone with Soul. Looks great. I like that move, but also it has somewhat gone against me. So here's a story from the development team of Inazuma 11 Go Galaxy's fan translation. When we released version 1, which I haven't played yet, we just mainly kept all the Japanese names for most moves. It's only ones like Aura Aura Mensch where we actually came up with something ourselves. But we're putting a bit more effort into that now and getting some dub names onto the moves, with the one that really needed the attention being a move that they unironically called Willy Willy in Japanese. This is named after a real sandstorm in Australia, so it's actually meant to be like that as we get to 4-0. But yep, there is a move called Willy Willy, and that did make it into version 1 of the Go Galaxy fan translation. Hence, I'm waiting for version 2 before I give the game a play for myself. But, so we've been talking about new names that we could give the move. At this point in time, we haven't actually settled on one properly yet. But my suggestion was, because the move is physically a dust sandstorm, I wanted to call it Weather Duster. As a very dubby kind of pun there. But then I was immediately reminded that there was already a Feather Duster in the Inazuma 11 series, and that kind of broke me, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, there's Flower Power and Flower Plower, but yeah, I can't really get around the fact there is definitely a Feather Duster already, so we can't have Weather Duster as well. So we're still thinking on that one. The other obstacle being Sand Knock. Like, that one sounds really dodgy, just being a fist of sand that emerges out of the ground. So this one I didn't even get to suggesting because I recognised the problem straight away. But because it's made of sand and it's a knuckle, I wanted to call it Knuckle Sandwich. You get it? It's very simple fun. But then that Fighting Spirits thingy again, there's already Giga Knuckle Sandwich, so we just can't have it. And so Fighting Spirits are really starting to get in my way when it comes to naming moves. But oh well. Hope to have those moves out for you in the public at some point soon. Soul is finally near the end of Sika. Forever Armorified, the skill that he's gotten from Chuga Liang, has helped so much. Sika's lasted forever. And we are able to press the button and go straight into Apollo. Brilliant. Arian's still going to be on the backup. Mecha Mark is not going to be Miximaxed at all by the looks of things. For now, let's see if we can get past Jack. Yes, just about. Even with the type advantage, he's not Miximaxed or spirited up. So, yep, we were comfortably in the clear there. Nathan's running speed cannot be underestimated. Again, we've actually already got the 5-0 right now. We have, as long as they don't score, S-ranked this match. And I think that statement has just convinced me to take Aster off the pitch and get Mecha Mark spirited up already. Yeah, I definitely need to put more focus on the defence. We wouldn't want to lose a goal now after going to all the trouble of actually S-ranking this match. Mecha Mark's not going to be substituted for anyone by the looks of things. He could potentially... He has brought out his spirit for a second time though, because level 99 teams can cheat like that. But yeah, so I need to cheat on my own goalkeeper. Not like that, but I need to make him cheat. For now, let's get the 6th goal of the match with Thundertaker plus 2i, I hope. Double God Hand, while stunned, is easily beaten. That is 6-0. And more importantly, it means we can now go into the bench and actually make that change. So, Aster, I wish I could swap him for Bylong, but the fact that he's not level 99 means he would actually level our entire team down and cause us to lose our little bonus. Oh yep, Peabody is a substitute goalkeeper, so we'll see if he does any better than Mark. It is very sad how Mark is so easily beaten in comparison to the other level 99 routes. We could put pants on for the first time. This episode is full of things that you don't want to take out of context. Fine, let's just keep ploughing on with Soul for now. Or do we want to go for another... I was going to call it Weather Duster, and I've been trying to not do that the whole time. Right. What do I need to do? Yeah, that's not it. I don't have any room for other spirits, so... Kevin can finally show us a dribbling move if he's got one. That's going to make things harder and force us to bring that Feather Duster into play, potentially. What's he got? He's got absolutely nothing, so we win for free again. Yeah, man, Football Frontier Raimon, they put it deep into the route because canonically it's like an important one. It's the two Raimon teams and it's the one that was in the end credits of this game. But man, this has been the easiest match by far in the level 99 route. A beatable goalkeeper, nobody particularly worrisome in forward position. They've been relying on Virtuoso Volcanos to go on the attack, which means I have all of my absolute barriers saved up. Well, I've got one. I used Thunderbolt at the beginning, and clearly that was actually the right call because I haven't been needing these absolute barriers at all so far. But yeah, I'm just outrunning them. This is being a piece of cake for a level 99 route. I might as well not even do Thundertaker. It's not as though any of Soul's moves are exactly new to you all. Showing off Meteor Blade would be like, wow, I haven't seen that in a couple episodes, versus haven't ever seen that. But now that we're seeing Mugen the Hand, a wood move, I'm actively seeing the point in using those fire moves. So go on, Meteor Blade Z. I've literally gone for a move that's half the power of my other ones, just for the sake of showcasing it at 674. But Peabody is stunned, and yeah, he's not using a grass move anymore. Ah, we won. Nice one. Meteor Blade, you can nerf it all you want, but we're still going to score. And now, of course, I know all about every aspect of Xavier that gets nerfed. Oh, man, I genuinely didn't know about that until just a few weeks ago, and, well, I won't go into full thoughts on that series. I'll try and keep them back for some kind of discussional video in the series in the future. Like I said, I still don't know what on earth I'm going to do with Ares and Orion, but I'm just not thinking about it right now. I will still mainly keep that stuff to my chest, though, A, because I don't want to spoil stuff for people who haven't watched it yet, and B, just in case I do come up with some idea on how to cover that series in the future. So for now, back in the Chrono Stones head. That was also, by the way, one of the main reasons I didn't watch Ares and Orion for so long. I know I keep mispronouncing them, I'm sorry, I'm not American, but I knew that as soon as I'd seen Ares and Orion, there would be plenty of things that I'd never be able to see in the same way again in the original trilogy. These criticals must be coming out of Asta's mixing match or something. I can't understand how there's this many. But yeah, there are definitely aspects of Inazuma now that my perspective has changed on, or I know that something gets better or worse or is portrayed differently. Things that happen to characters, and for this entire Let's Play and even most of the level 99 competition routes. Didn't know any of that stuff. I genuinely managed to avoid most of the major spoilers all this time. But it was just starting to add up, but now we've done it. And what I will say is that I enjoyed them. I really enjoyed Ares. Orion had its bad points, but overall enjoyed it in the end. I'll give you nothing more than that for now. So back to the Plasma Cut spam we go, back to the Thundertaker, back to the Meteor Blade, everything else. Are we going to get an 8th goal in this match, which has unfortunately been very pathetic? Like, I have no hope of S-ranking the ultimate route in its entirety. There are people in the comments who have done it, I know that. They must have devoted their entire lives to the purpose. Atomic Flare was apparently a bad choice. The type disadvantage meant he was actually able to block that while he was stunned as well, wasn't he? And he still managed to block it. That's pretty crazy. Well done, Paul Peabody, but unfortunately you didn't do quite a good enough job of getting rid of me. I'm back, and this time I won't mess about. Solar Nexus. Solar Nexus is, if you want to work in the... God, I really wish they were just V5. I know I've said this in a video before, but hey, like, I get what they were going for, to have some variance between the A, S, and Z to make you wonder which one you were going to get, but V5 would have looked so cool, man, and I want it. Rightio then, so we've got 6 minutes left of this match, and it has been comfortably sewn up. so far. Let's go for another Feather Duster and just show it for the sake of showing it. As long as I don't let these guys go for goal, then pardon you? So, Solar Surprise has been stopping Kevin this whole time, but the Fighting Spirit blocking move I deliberately gave to Arian 4 matches like this got out-dribbled by Kevin. Right. Not the best. Like we were saying, the only danger now of losing this S rank is if they score on us. So what do I do? I may have already satisfied the conditions for offense, but you still don't want to let up on it, because the moment you start messing about is the moment they just randomly get a goal, and they will make you regret ever going easy on them for a moment. They will score a goal. It's a level 99 competition route. Sometimes you just can't prevent that. But my substitute Zanuck for now is gonna do what he can do to keep the hopes alive. Come on, we've not got long left. We know that Chrono Stones matches are extremely long. It's a meme. It's normally not a problem in the level 99 matches because you need all the time you can get to get 5 goals or even 3 goals. But here, it's starting to feel like a normal Chrono Stones match. But we go for Disaster Strike level 5, and that is enough to end the match. Will we do it with a goal, though? I don't think so. A regular God Hand is enough to stop even the strongest of shots. It's like we're watching the anime all over again. But full time, our very first level 99 S rank. I'm very happy with that. Wow, brilliant. Don't even have to go for a second attempt, and we get to open up something in a treasure chest as well. So let's have a look what that's going to be. Sorry, end credits team, you have been defeated by Mike from Protocol Omega, who still has not had possession of the ball in about 4 episodes. Never got the national boots, those are good. I'm going to have to put them on somebody, maybe the brand new Bylong. But for now, our reward is TP Boost Ultra to make up for the one that I already used on Zanuck to replace big moves, which annoyed just about everyone in the comments. Yeah, sorry about that. It's too late now. Next time we take on ourselves, Chrono Storm is waiting. Also, having said that, I know that was the first S rank I got on screen, but Fallen Zeus, Genesis, and Chaos I have S ranked off screen. Don't know if I've mentioned that before, but Chaos was especially useful because it gave me a spirit token. Thank you for that one, guys. But yeah, Chrono Storm, what are we gonna do?